Greetings, Eagle Hour Committee. I wanted to send you some information on how to use our OneNote notebook. This is a different tutorial or walkthrough video than the Eagle Hour teachers received. Because you're on the committee, you are going to have edit access. Meaning, when you create these lessons that we have on our timeline, then you're going to have a place to submit them now. Alright, so I will be sharing with you an invite that will allow you access to the OneNote. So when you sign into Office 365, you're going to click on the OneNote. That will open up in another tab. Then all of your different notebooks that you have available should be listed. So we are going to look at the Eagle Hour notebook. And once you have selected our Eagle Hour notebook, what this means for you, now that you have edit access, that means you may now create sections, add pages, any of these options that I have available for editing, you now have available as well. So in order to add a section, if you are adding a date, maybe you created a lesson for what's next. Here we are, outline. Okay, we have MLK Civil Rights Day coming up, Trump inauguration, so that's something we could add. So let's say we want to add the Trump inauguration lesson. That is on January the 20th. I'll put January 20th, 2016. Click OK. And now our date is available here. Alright, so our title for this one was Trump Inauguration Speech Comparison. So it's very easy to edit. You can just click and type wherever you like. It's very much like Word or any other Microsoft document. Here's where the magic comes in. You can insert files, pictures, anything that you can add to a Microsoft document. Okay, so one thing I should probably mention with OneNote Online is that it does limit how large of a file you can insert. For example, if I go to attach the PowerPoint for today for Eagle Hour, I'm going to insert, here we go, semester exams are coming. So I've got a lot of videos and things in this one. When I go to insert it, it says it's too big. So an easy way around this is if you use the desktop version of OneNote, it is already pre-installed on your computer. You do not have a limit. As far as I have found, you can upload anything you like. So if it tells you the file is too big, there is an option for you. That would be to go to the start icon on your desktop. And you would want to find OneNote. Mine's already on here because I use it often. If it's not, you'll just search for OneNote. This is the exact same thing. However, the desktop version does give you a little bit more options to play with. Now, mine has not synced from online. So if you do create something online or on the desktop version, you do have to have a sync, which means you'll go up. I kind of clicked without explaining. So the file, once you click File, then View Sync Status, and here you can make this one sync, just the one notebook, or you can sync all of them. There's lots of different ways you can play with this. I'm still learning these options as I'm still new to OneNote. This may take a few moments to sync, and then once it completes, it'll tell you last synced at this time. So now you can see in the background, January the 20th has popped up. This is the one we just created online. And now you have that option. I'm going to close this out. We can always open it back up if we need it. Now, if I go to insert that same PowerPoint, which is not really relevant for the Trump speech, I'm just showing you how this works. I click the same PowerPoint, insert. Now it gives you options. Attaching means you're just going to have a clickable attachment. If you do insert printout, it will give you the attach plus kind of a screenshot version of what the PowerPoint looks like. It doesn't have any of the features of your PowerPoint, but it would at least give you a screenshot. So I prefer the attach file option. It's kind of a personal preference. There is no wrong way to do it. And that way, once you have inserted that PowerPoint, now whoever is viewing this notebook, all they have to do is double click to download that document. So, other things you can do on the desktop version, again, it's just like any Microsoft. You can do screen clipping, you can insert pictures, you can link videos, all kinds of different things. So ideally what you need to have in your little tab that you create for the lesson, let me pin that down, you're going to need anything the teacher needs. Setup directions, the presentation, any handout materials. Obviously if there's handouts that they need to have, then you need to let them know maybe in the setup directions that they need to provide copies, or are you providing copies. Any detailed information that the teachers are going to need, you're going to want to put on that page. And then once you're done, you don't have to save. It automatically saves progress as you go. However, make sure that you do sync. After you do everything you're going to do, you're going to view sync status. You're going to sync that notebook again. It will take a few moments. And that way the access that the teachers will have, whatever you type on the online or the desktop, you do have to sync after anything you update. Oh, I didn't click apparently. So again, it's syncing with the online version. I'm going to close this one out. And then we can go to the online version, and magically our PowerPoint is there. Okay, so OneNote is pretty easy to use. If you have any questions or need any assistance in posting yours, please feel free to talk to me, and I would be glad to set up some time to work with you guys. OneNote is an amazing tool that I wish I had known about more when I was teaching, because this is pretty fun stuff. But again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me and we'll schedule time to get together and set that up. Thanks for listening.